Hello and welcome back to this 14th episode of Planetbase. Last time we were here I told you we were going to come back as soon as this one was finished. Well, it's not finished yet. That might be one of my problems at the moment. I'm not creating enough metal. As you can see, we do have one bioplastic in stock, and all the bioplastic we needed has already been delivered. So bioplastic, well, we produce more bioplastic, or we produce it quicker than metal. So I think we need to upgrade that metal producing capacity. So what I'm thinking about doing is building a second processing plant. Of course, after that is done, and maybe build it here somewhere. And then make sure we get a bigger one of that with 8 spots for machines. We'll fill it up with at least 4 metal processors at the moment. So we'll have doubled the metal making capacity, and I'll demolish these 2 and probably replace them with bioplastic processors. And what seems to be a good plan, that this is our storage. It's very large at the moment, and most of the time when trading ships come in and I'm trading stuff with them, so for instance I'm giving them some food and I want something else in return, it's going to be processed, it's going to be brought from here all the way up to here. So I might have to place this close to that. Now we already have a airlock here, so I might be able to build a starport here, which also gives us a better or a bigger capacity to land bigger ships. So what if we build one of these? Well, if we build it here, I might be able to get a second airlock in. Let's see, is that possible? Yeah, around here. This might look a little strange, but I'm planning on building another what's it called, starport here, and then we have 2 airlocks and 2 starports. And when there's a lot of things processed, I've built another base on my laptop, and I don't have the capacity to record on my laptop at the moment. Well, of course you can, but it's not going to be in the quality as that I want it to be. And I've had the colonists die because they were standing in a queue at the airlock for too long. So I had a big freighter landing here, and I traded about, let's say, 80 food with him or something like that. So they had to transport 80 different things from here to the ship, and they all had to go back as well. And that gave a huge line here, more like a traffic jam. And they were standing in line for so long that some of them actually didn't have the amount of oxygen they needed to survive. So having 2 just sounds like a better plan than just having 1. Then I'll build the other one, let's see, around here, connect that to that as well. Then we can have 2 ships landing at the same time, and they'll be serviced by 2 different airlocks. Oh, sandstorm. Here. Let's put it on yellow alert. And then as soon as these 2 are built, I can recycle this landing pad, and the processing plant I was going to build, I can build here. And maybe put another airlock on that and build some new mines around here as well. So my ore production will also go up. Because building more metal processors is not going to work if I don't get more ore in as well. Okay, let's see. We are going to need a lot of credits in the future, so why not just see how much I can get. 140, okay. That's 40. I've got a lot of medicinal plants in stock, so why not trade some of those? Yeah, well, that's more than they need. Like that. Okay. Well, we'll have to wait until the sandstorm is done before we can start processing start bringing the goods here. The thing is, it's all stored here, so they'll have to walk quite a bit to bring the stuff over here, and then they probably have to walk all the way back, or like that. Oh, they'll have to take a route. Well, that's just going to take a very long time. So building it closer by the storage, it just seems like a good plan. When talking about the airlock problem, can I build a third airlock around here? No, I can't. If I recycle this, can I put it further away? Slightly further away from that spot. I don't think it'll work this way. Let's see. Oh yes, yes, that's going to work. Here. Now connect this to that. Okay, we've got 3 airlocks servicing 2 different starports. This is the main one, of course, because it's connected to the large storage, or a very large storage here. And we won't have a problem with a lot of people standing in a line, because they'll all take a different route automatically. Looks like the sandstorm is over, or at least that's what the soundtrack is telling me. I do see a lot of clouds still blowing. It's probably going to be over soon. Less and less clouds, yeah. Well, it looks like there's less clouds. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Here. Last few clouds. Okay. Okay, I'll up the speed again, because we're still waiting for this to be built. Well, the connection still needs to be built, so that's something we have to do quickly. And as soon as this one is up, I'll have to get more biologists in. And some more workers as well, because as soon as you know that one's working, we'll have a bigger capacity to produce food, but we're not producing more food right away because we do need biologists. What shall we do? Slow production and low maintenance, or high production, high maintenance? Well, let's just build some of these here. We'll build about half of it with high maintenance and fast production. And I want to make sure that I produce several kinds of food as well, not just one, because my people will just be a lot happier if they get several types of food, not just one. So, onions, radishes, and some mushrooms. Put some maize here, some of these here, and then 3 potatoes in a row. Yeah, we'll need a lot of bioplastic to get that. But it started, okay? We'll allow colonists to come in. Let's see, we need more workers. But we basically need more biologists as well. Medic. I could use another medic, I only have 1. So I think 40% biologists and 20 of the rest would be good. And when I get 1 or 2 more engineers, I'll have enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh, massive storage. That looks good, but it's not something I can afford at the moment. A carrier bot would be nice. I've got bots, but what types do I have? Let's see. We've got 2 carrier bots, no construction bots, and 1 driller bot. Well, can we get a construction bot? Let's see. Yeah, that one, 248. Okay, still 200 to go. Well, you know what? Let's just use the credits, and well, use some of this starch as well. Why not? I mean, he's got the room in his ship. We'll just produce some more. The less coins we have to use, the better, because otherwise we're going to use the coins to get some tech in as well at some point. Okay, 29 different things need to be brought here. 27 still to go. Well, you can see the queue forming here, and there's here. If there's enough people just waiting to go through the airlock, especially if the amount of cargo is about tripled, and there's no second route like this one, then you've got a big problem. Your people just start dying because you don't have, well, they don't have enough oxygen in their spacesuit. Did you see this man? He was actually coming out here and now walking all the way over there. Or maybe he brought this metal over here. I'm not sure. It looked like his route wasn't really logic. Okay. 2 to go. That shouldn't take too long. 1 to go. That's our new constructor bot. And he's a carrier bot as well. He'll carry the supplies we need by himself. Let's see, that's a worker, I guess. Red, I don't know. Yeah, that's a worker. And there was a green one, so that's probably a biologist going up here. We'll put this on priority. And another trading ship. Let's see. Have we got some stuff to trade with? And what do we need? Well, later on we're going to need that one. But now I don't think we're going to trade a lot. Well, I could trade some vegetables. As in maybe 10. And just get some credits for that. Just because we're going to need credits at a later point in the game. It's only 35, but hey. If you get enough small amounts like that, it'll add up at some point. And since we're in the process of also expanding our base in the number of colonists that live here, I'm not going to give away all my food, and then I do want a stock of food. Okay, blue spacesuit. That's a worker, right? Yeah, that's a worker. Since a worker will work here. Okay. And we just had a red and a green spacesuit walking around here. Is a red an engineer or a medic? Probably a medic. That would be logic. Sorry about that. Let's see. Yeah, we got 2 medics now. Okay. That's about all the medics we need, so let's put this down. Let's see. No, that sounds... that looks around. That's like... Come on! Talking has never been this hard. It looks around nice, and around about right, I was going to say. It's getting late here, and I just wanted to record a few episodes, but I might stop at one. If talking becomes this hard. Okay, well, at least the second airlock on this side is done. So let's see. We need another 6 metal to go in there, and probably 10 to go in there. Yeah. Tomato pad has been built. That's good. And we're up 6 colonists since we started this episode, so that's good. Let's see. Yeah, I can sell a few of those. Let's see, what's his commission? So, if I get all his credits, it will be 75. Yeah, let's just do it like that. Okay. Well, I'm going to... no, I'm not going to build that yet. I'm going to put these on priority. Both of them. No, one of them. That one. Because as soon as that one is built, I can demolish this and we'll use the resources from this site to build the other two. And I'll put a bigger processing plant in here. Let's see. I'm gonna build it as close as I can or as far away as I can. I think this will be better. Okay. And then when this is done, recycling this bit, I mean, we'll build some more mines over here and probably a second airlock as well to make sure that there's enough traffic, well, enough opportunities for traffic from the mines to go into the building. Okay, 34, 36 now. That's another worker and another biologist. Let's see how this is going. It seems to be going good. So, stats. Yeah, let's just get another 2 to 4 people in. I want 1 or 2 more biologists. So when this all is built in this biodome, it'll all get serviced well as well. So then our food stocks will be growing again. Let's check that. Yeah, it is growing. That's nice. Fighter meat. Well, that seems to be staying at the same level. That's good. So the total amount of food is growing. That's always a good thing to check. If you're expanding your base, getting more colonists in, and the food is still the food stock is still growing, that's a good sign. Let's see, we could really use a second driller bot. You see, 81. That was good. Get some of these in because it's just more valuable, so you get more credits. I can sell you another 10 of these. Then your cargo hold is full, 185. So the next 59 credits will probably have to be this. 69. Well, let's just see. Here it's even 79. Come on. Told you I was tired. Anyway, that sounds like, or looks like a good trade. We'll get 1 more driller bot, which will occupy a second space in here, so we'll produce more ore. And especially if we start expanding and building more mines and getting a bigger metal production, that's probably going to be a very good thing. Okay. You know what? Once this is built, I'll recycle this, and I'll use the resources from recycling this to build that. So as soon as that one is done, I'll put this on priority and then recycle that. So this metal will all be processed, will be brought here to build this factory or processing plant, and then we can start making more metal, which is always good. You know, and then when this building is producing metal and this is producing bioplastic, I can prioritize one of these buildings if I need more of one of the two building materials. So that looks like a good plan. And they're building a stack here. That's funny. Never seen that before. Well, let's just let them be creative. Okay, let's put the tops down and see if there's enough beds. Okay, this one's full now. Well, not anymore because he's already had enough sleep. That one's full. This one's almost full. Looks like I have enough beds to expand a little more. Okay. But I think that before we reach 50 colonists, we'll probably need more beds. So I'm thinking 40 would probably be a good number to stop at the moment. And then we're at 38 now. Let's see, that's another biologist. And probably an engineer, if I saw it correctly. The yellow suit is probably an engineer, yeah. Wheat pad has been built. Good. Only 4 more pads need to be built, and food stocks are growing. Pretty well, I might add. You see the graph has actually been shrunk to create room for this line to go higher up. That's good. That's good. Okay, well, 2 more metal. Come on. Are you going to bring it there? Good. Good man. Good man. The last colony ship, I guess. Oh, he's delivering 3. Well, okay. Then we'll stop at 41. I thought it was 3 biologists. Well, then this will be taken care of well. This one as well, that one as well, and these machines over here. Well, not these. These also require biologists to work with them. So might have a bigger stock of fighter meat as well. Okay, starport is going to get built, probably by the robots. Yep. Okay, that's done. Good. Now we'll recycle this. Oh, put this on priority first, and then recycle this. So all the resources will be directly allocated to building that. Structure's out of water. Did something break down, or is it my water production is getting low? Oh yeah, it's not much. So it's around the threshold. See if this one is in excellent condition and that one too, we're producing more than we're using. But as soon as wear and tear breaks them down a little bit, so this goes down to, let's say, very good, we're not producing enough water anymore. So let's do that. As soon as we build these machines over here, because these will... Uh-oh, sandstorm again. Okay. Yellow alert. All you get in. So 4 of these. That will have doubled metal production compared to what it is now. So, okay, we can recycle this right away since it's not producing anything at the moment. But this one will wait until it's reached 100%. Since that's not going to take long anyway. Ah, 2 of the machines have already been built. That's good. And as soon as this one is done, it'll have produced 1 metal, and then we get 1 metal for recycling it. So, yeah. So that's the 2 metal we need to build these 2. And then metal producing capacity has been doubled. Okay, now for another water extractor. Let's see. We can build the smallest one in here. A slightly bigger one we can build in here, but the biggest one we can't build in here. But I do want it to be built there somewhere. Let's just build it here then. Will this be a good spot? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, now we're putting this on priority, since we need this much more than we need a second starboard. Okay, that's done. No alert. And we just missed that trading ship here. The first trading ship that landed here, we missed it. Well, no problem. Do it on quadruple speed again. Ah, we've got some spares. That's always good. Okay. Yes, good man. You're producing metal. Lots of it. We're going to need another 2 for that to be built. And then the water production will be up to the standards we need. I'll probably build another water tower right next to it. Or you know what? Right next to, if we can, right next to this. At least in the neighborhood of this. No, we cannot. Well, we can build one here. This is an end structure. We can't build anything close to it anyway. So we'll just do it like that. I'll have to walk around quite a bit to create it here. We'll build a second... Why is the power out? Is the connection been broken, or is the power production also not good enough anymore? It's probably the second. Well, we'll have to upgrade that too. Let's see if I connect this to... No, I can't connect these two. If I connect this to that, can I do that? Yes, we can. Okay. Then I can recycle this, because this is the smallest at the moment. It's still large, but this one is very large and this one is massive. And we're going to need more massive solar panels. You see, we're producing enough through the day, but it's... I'm wondering if it's enough to fill up all these power collectors. And if it's not, then we might not have enough power to get us through the night. You know, the power collectors by themselves might be enough if they're fully charged, but if they are... Well, if our power grid isn't strong enough to power both the complete base and charge all the power collectors, then we'll have a problem. So I'll work on that, and after that's been done, we'll be back for the next episode. So next episode, this part will probably look slightly different. I hope to see you there.